Welcome to 8,000 Miles Away. This is your host, Vic, on a Thursday afternoon. Guys, I have a show tonight that I want to share with y'all that I think is interesting. I think we will enjoy it. But before we start, let me get warmed up just a little bit. Now, the show that I have today is the topic or is the image that black women or the black community basically, but the black women in particular have created for themselves across the world. And it's only intensified in the last 2 years as the growth of the passport bros and just the behavior of women in the past 2 years. I mean, if you go back the last 20 years, of course, there's a certain image of black people as a whole that is not so favorably looked at, and of course by media, and that's basically white media. For the country and the world to look at, but only in the last 2 years has this image of black women came to where it is now, and it's certainly unfortunate. Hold on one second, let me get this out of the way, and it's only gotten worse, and the opinion of others have began to develop. Now, I was watching the other day Zoom to Thailand. I guess it might have been Beautiful Eyes Zoom to Thailand, but at any rate, Zoom went over. Richie went over to Philippines to look for business opportunity hotels for his annual Zoom Fest. He was accompanied by a very influential YouTuber. He goes by the name of Beautiful Eyes. I watch him. Shout out to him. Y'all should check him out. His content is just unmatched. Y'all should check him out. And Richie, he puts on. He's an incredible influencer as well. And they went to the Philippines, and basically. They were in their hotel, and they came down from their hotel to enjoy a beer or a late night relaxation after being in the Philippines most of the day. And they were accompanied by 2 Filipino women, and they got into a conversation, and it led to, what do you think about black men? And this is what Beautiful Eyes mentioned. He said, well, one of the Filipinos, the Filipinos said, we love black men, but it's the women we have a problem with. Now, boom. That's it right there. Let me stop right now. That's the shit that's transcending the whole world. That small comment right there, is basically beginning to, or if not always already, how the world sees you, black woman. It's even worse in other countries because they see you doing the trashy dancing. They see you doing the twerking on sacred grounds. They see you cutting up in airports. They see you dancing and twerking and wearing your clothes naked and you half-ass your ass hanging out and you disrespecting your man. And they look at that and they say, damn, I would never disrespect my men like that. We'd be beaten. I mean, I'm not advocating that because this culture is different than theirs. Ours is a lot more lenient or civilized or, in my mind, soft. So, they see you that way. And today's topic is just that itself. The image of the black woman has transcended And the culture is sick here, and it's to the point where the world sees it what it is, and they're just not interested in it. It's negative, it's trashy, and it's destroying the moral fiber of this country. It just is. And if y'all don't believe it, just step back, take a breath, and look at your life now. Look at life now and compared to where it was 15 years ago. And where is it going? It's getting worse. I'll give you an example. Let's check it out. Before we get in this conversation, look at this. It was a time when you had, first it was Lil' Kim. Then it became Nicki Minaj. And then Megan Stallion. And Megan Stallion is even appreciated by Maxine Waters. She honors her and thinks highly of it. The acclaimed woman like Maxine Waters, congressman, educated woman, gets on TV and supports Megan Stallion and talks about how much of a woman she is when she personifies a 304. And women see that, younger women see that, and they say, I want to be like that. And now they're overdoing it with all the bullshit. They don't have the money Megan does. They probably don't even look like Megan. Megan probably don't even live that way. But they do. They live the way they live, and it's trashy. It looks bad. And the other women across the world sees that. And it's sad. And it's only represented that way in the first video I have tonight. And I'll show you the first video. NDRE, God bless them. They were at the Essence Fest, which is respectable, at one time a respectable institution. Hell, we used to have those magazines sitting around our house. It's respect. I mean, I can remember having an Ebony and Essence magazine sitting there just in my office, just to even look like I had a class or something. You would put that down in there just to have, because you felt that was a classy magazine. But not anymore. And this is what NDRE says as the 304s danced on the the Essence magazine. Let's check it out.
So we got all these hoes out here splitting their asses and vaginas wide open. Yeah, she ain't had no panties on. And you got every infection and you want a nigga to eat that shit, but you done had it, you done drug it all across the goddamn floor, the janitors and shit, done drug the nasty mop, the mop water, and you done put your pussy, the womb, the damn portal of life and death. You just put the shit on the floor. And drag it around like a goddamn bitch in heat. That's what I see. You know how dogs look when they drag their ass around because they got worms? That's what I see with all this twerking. Like, what the fuck is in your ass? You need to get out so much. Sit down. Just, you don't know what to do with your energy. The truth, check your sisterhood. Check the next time you see that part big video and twerking and twerking. Ask yourself, what the fuck am I twerking for? How is this edifying my community? How is this edifying me? How is this edifying my children? When I shake my naked ass on stage and get out in front of the world and put my camera on, what am I representing about my black community? What am I saying about my legacy? I'm representing my mother, my father, my ancestors. And right now you at war, and all you representing is some slaves that's been dumbed down, you've been brainwashed, and you've been fucked into submission. So now all you want to do is fucking just stay down.
That's it. That pause it right there. I'll pause it right there. I'll pause it right there. Because the first thing they do is do that shit and embarrass themselves at the Essence Award. And shout out to NDRE putting them motherfuckers on blast. Some women still believe it. It's just y'all need to be more vocal about it because they only listen to you. They're not listening to guys like us. Well, we're men. Nobody's listening to us. This is what they're doing. Talk about sacred ground. Dancing on the ancestors' ground. Dancing and twerking on the ancestors' ground. You see that? Y'all seen these videos before, but this shows you the behavior. They go over to Ghana, So apparently they got enough money. They go over to Ghana and they twerk on the ground. Bullshit. This kind of behavior is just got to stop.
I'm trying to get my coochie stretched and eat a nigga ass. We be eating niggas ass today in London. Period. I'm trying to get this coochie stretched.
See, I pause because, again, that is, as we've seen these videos before, but it's making the point that what I'm saying to you is that this is not just you're looking at it, the world is looking at this shit. They see y'all acting and behaving like that. These videos are just not for right there. The world sees it. And they make an opinion of you. And then what it does is here's another video. It creates an attitude. Let's look at this video here.
You represent yourself that way. They're not going to respect you a certain way.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, you think men respect this? You think that if a man walked up to you right now, you think you want to wife him?
I don't want to get
The thing about your women, the thing about your women, even if a woman feels like she's free, she can't do this over
She
there.
can't because of the religion and belief that we raised them.
That's what.
we went with.
But us as black men, this is why we're asking.
It's not about.
No, because when you look at our people are the only one that do stuff like this.
You're lying.
Last time you seen a Middle hold on, wait. When's the last time you seen a Middle Eastern woman walk into your store dressed like this? Never. And she's not the first one that dressed like this. I'm not getting your people. I'm not getting.
See, I'm gonna pause there. It's just another idea that you just don't act that way and think that the world sees this attitude. Dressing like this, acting like that is just sickness all over for everybody to see. And when we go against it as black men, you fight us. You fight us and tell us we're wrong, and you dismiss us, you talk to us any kind of way. And, and the ones with money, the ones without money, but the ones with money really talking shit. Talking about telling about you got to make this and make that, and you just can't be average salary when you know the damn regular man, average man makes about $40,000, and you look down on that. And what it does is it creates men like this one here. Me. Guys like me who have said, fuck this attitude, fuck this bullshit, we're going overseas. Listen to what this guy says here. What this guy says.
But there's a type of black woman that just, her mouth runs men off. Black men don't like that shit. Man, you can have every one of those that do that. It wakes up shit in me that I don't want out of me. I get away from that. I've thought about, before I met this wife, going to other cultures. There's another way that y'all can communicate with us, and that's what we don't like. The other cultures communicate with us the way we like a woman.
That's it. See, that's what cultures communicate better. That has created the passport brothers. It creates the passport brothers. The image and how y'all are, the sickness in this culture, all comes together collectively to create the passport brothers. We don't want it no more, guys, girls, women. We're ready to go, and we are leaving in droves. As soon as we bank our cash, we banking our stacking our money, and we're going over there where it's cheaper to live, and we're treated like we expect to be treated. But when we do, we get this shit.
Only gone in 24 weeks, if not 3 months, because guess what? They're gonna realize that those guys were discarded and unwanted for a reason. Let these girls get their bag and embarrass themselves, because they know, trust me, they know they're contributing to the prejudice and the racism of black women. They know, but they'll see, because once people find out and then they're over here on the struggle bus trying to figure out how to get it together, we're not gonna be there for them. Let them do the struggle thing. And listen, these chicks are smarter than what you think. They probably, as soon as they get that visa, they're gonna get with some Brad or some dude that is their race, their culture. They're gonna get with that guy. They're gonna forget all about Tyrillion and Latravius. Trust me.
Right. I'll forget about that.
I don't know what to tell you. If you want a woman who barely even speaks English and just has to suck your, go for it.
Listen, women. Here's a little secret. First of all, guys are not necessarily going to bring these women over here. They're not always going to do it. Everything's better over there. I mean, if you really got it, you're going to live there and here. But it's not a problem living there because you can have everything there that you can have here. And most of the women don't even want to come to this sick ass culture. Hell, that's what I advocate all the time. Get your shit together, pack, and go overseas. Live overseas. You don't have to live in your neighborhood, in your county, in your state. The women don't want to come here no way. The only ones who want to come here is looking for opportunities and don't have a man yet. But if they can get a man to come over there, they much rather have that shit. Much rather have that. And that's better for the both of them. But the women don't think that. They think the women over there just want a goddamn green card and want to come over here. That's how simple-minded she is. Because she thinks that the only things happening is right here. Only things happening is right here in the United States. Dumbass broad. And then you got these guys here. Everybody got one in the family. Because, look, everybody has one in the family. And I do too. The friends, guys, let me tell you this. As you get closer to your decision and you start you start stacking them bands and you're ready to move, you've already decided to move overseas, or you got your money, you're ready to travel overseas, and you can't even really share it with nobody because they think you're a fool. They think you crazy for wanting a woman over there or wanting to live over there because they're so brainwashed that this is such a great country, and it is a great country if you talk about making money. But if it takes so long to do for most of us average guys, and then even for guys with money, because we got so much responsibility on us, so it takes a long time to prepare to move overseas or even to visit sometimes. You got to have money. This is not a overnight thing for the average man. But as you prepare for that, do me a favor. Don't share your ideas with your family members and your friends because you'll get this stupid motherfucker right here. Because this is how a lot of people in your family and your friends are going to think. You're going to go through this shit. Listen to this stupid motherfucker here. This is what your friends and family will think when you tell them that you want to date overseas or see somebody overseas or even move overseas, which is the easiest thing to do. It's not impossible. People do it every day, but you got dumbasses like him.
None of no women looking for you. I ain't seen no woman in damn country make a video on social media saying, I'm looking for a black man in America. And half y'all don't look all that. And then when you get overseas, you want to prove a point by taking a picture and posting on social media thinking it's going to make a black woman jealous. Who cares, bruh? Date who you want. Who cares? Keep black women out your business. Keep black women out of your mouth, bruh. Nobody care about you not dating a black woman. There's always a black man that loves black women somewhere. Black women ain't looking for y'all. You looking for a black woman to do something for you. Ain't nobody in Africa looking for you, South America, Puerto Rico, Russia. They ain't looking for y'all black men. You looking for them. I'm gonna get a passport. I don't see no other woman overseas getting a passport to come see y'all.
There it is. The fucking simp of the year. Now, if you tell somebody in your family that you're looking to go or date overseas, you're going to run into that motherfucker right there. a dream killer. Somebody who believed that the plantation is where it's at. Stay away from that motherfucker. He's a fucking simp, and he can't see no further than his goddamn nose, his own face. He's a stupid motherfucker. Now, the main video of tonight that I have here to share is, as these women have talked all this shit about the Passport Brothers, and the simp ass nigga like him has dogged out all the men who want to go overseas. The Filipino women have reached back. And this is a unique perspective from Filipina Diaz that kind of sums up the whole thing. And I want y'all to see this, because this is how Filipinos think when it comes to you black women trying to detract and throw us men from going into other countries and seeing the world and opening up our ideas, and because we know what's best for us. Fuck y'all. Let's see what she say. Check out this video. Filipino girl, just like Virginia, my co-host on this show. Let's check it out.
More into this, guys. Let's hear it from another Filipina.
About the Filipinas only understanding very little English. Listen to this video, girl. I'm gonna give you a rundown, okay? Filipinas with very little education. Oh, honey, please. Please tell me that you can only speak about us if you can be better than us. And clearly, you are so insecure because we take care of your man better than you. We understand perfect English as much as we speak it. And for one, a Filipina like me, for sure, has been to more countries in the world than you. The only place you've ever been with a mind like yours is the back of your man's truck. Hold up. I am being insulted. I'm just going to defend myself. Son, go inside the room. Listen to me. Do not insult us Filipinas because you know nothing about us. All you know is that your men are picking us over you. But then again, we kind of prefer, at least women like me, prefer hard men all the damn time. Iba pa rin ang Pinoy. Tony, please, get out. I'm trying to school this woman because she doesn't know jack tooth. Don't start with me, honey. I've already made a video before. If your men come to the Philippines or Thailand or any other Asian country, it's because they like Asian spice. We're spicy. We're delicious. We know how to take care of your men and ourselves. And we age well. Why do you think that is? Why do you think they like us? For our skin? They like us for our hospitality? Or they like us for the things we do that we can tell you on TikTok because we might get banned? So don't start with me. Don't make an entire case that, oh, because we're so less, that's why they like us. No, honey. No, we're not less. In fact, we're more expensive. But then we can afford ourselves. You're talking about a very small portion of women who need your men to live. But if you were going to speak about the general population of empowered Filipinas, honey, please. We chose your men. It's not that your men chose us because we speak little English or that we don't have education. Honey, Ginoo ko die. Why don't you ask one of your Filipino friends to translate this? Ayaw ni glabga, kay dili mo mga lamig. Bako pag imong ilo kung di mo kaligo. Kami, bisan pagpila ka adlaw lamig ni. Dili min ninyo mapili mo na kung ako ninyo, maghilo mo. Ingat.
Ta.
Hey, that is so blunt, honest, and just pure, defending our Filipino sisters, which I totally agree with her. Well, to translate for you guys, the last few phrases or words, she has said, well, she said that, yeah, this is to the Western women, for them, you guys just don't bother us, don't touch us, don't, mind your own business, because, when you don't take a bath, your butt stinks. Okay, I'm just translating here, okay? And we Filipinas, during the day, even during the day, we still smell fresh, and we still look yummy and delicious. So if I were you, just shut up your mouth, shut up. That is the translation. Okay, so this is the message of this Filipino, which I know there are a lot of Filipinos out there who can go rage, who can be defensive, who can react on this, which I totally understand, because we Filipinas, there are times that we just let go of things. We just don't want to make things bigger things, like it's only a molehill, why make it like a mountain? But this time, I totally understand why she feels this way, and why this Filipina, my sister, is she's really defending the flag of the Filipinas, the woman in the Philippines, the women here. It's also because, that we have limitation on some insults. But this time, this is from another person, which is women as well, and I totally agree with her. We Filipinas, many of us can take care of a man well, and it's not only about, making love to the guy, making babies with you, or cuddling. I know you guys also want time, affection, right? You also want affirmations, or you also want compliments. And we Filipinas, many of us can give it to you. So that's why, whether you're a black guy, white guy, Latino, Asian, well, Western men to be specific, you guys go here because you have heard it from the others, right? You have heard that, Filipinas make good wives, and a lot of us do. I can't say all, okay? But still, many of us are waiting for you, not only for the green card, that's obvious for some, but many of us still want to stay here because not only we are family-orientated people, but we don't want to, we don't want you to think that we are only after the green card or the life in the West. But of course, it can be discussed, right? So my message to the Western women, first of all, I will understand them, though I don't really understand them at some point, but I will give compassion to them, and I will think, like them. If I am in their shoes, what should I think? But calling these men stupid, maybe unstable or useless, it is a reflection on how you see your dad, your father. Because tell me you are Filipino, but do not tell me that you are Filipino. It's the words, guys. So for us, why would you call the men useless? Maybe these women are going through something, like what I've said earlier. If we have low standards, we attract, we select for poor quality people, should I say low quality, and those who are a reflection of ourselves. If we don't take care of ourselves, then we cannot take care of another human being, wherever you are. So, for me as a Filipina, well, these Western women should just mind their own business. Let your guys just do whatever they want with their money, do wherever they want to go. It's their life. Like the other Filipinos said, they have their lives, it's their choices. And once you got divorced, then why get mad, right? Why do you are so whining about this? You're angry about your local guys looking for more traditional. It's because you, the Western women, are not traditional anymore. There's just a lot of things to say here, but I know you guys got my point. No, I got nothing, no hard feelings for these Western women. If they won't change, then probably, we never know, one day they will only live with their dogs and pets or cats, though there's nothing wrong with having pets. But, being too bossy, being a nagger, being demanding, being demanding on the things, when you look for a guy and you don't even want to cook for them, you don't even want to take care of your guy because you are not a maid, or because you are not their slave. It's not being like that. When you love someone, you got married, of course, if you are a religious person, the Bible, the wife should submit herself, but not because the husband is more powerful, but because the man is the head of the family. So
that's it. They're from a true Filipino, as they bring that type of culture, the traditional culture that we men want. We want that out of you, women. We want you to be more submissive and to love and respect the man the way you should. And we want the bullshit image to go away. And there are some women in this country still that believe that. But they're being defeated by the Megan Stallions and the 304s like Sexy Red. Too many of y'all believe that. And it's destroying everything because there's more of them than y'all. So, it is what it is. Y'all have heard it. We got to change the image. But I believe it's too late because there's no turning back, because y'all don't compare. You don't compare to these women over there at all. You put them against y'all with their traditional values and looking better for the most part, as smart as for the most part. It's cheaper standard of living. You hands down, you're gonna lose every time. I stand 10 on that. Guys, if you like the content today, like, share, subscribe. I love you. Enjoy your weekend as it's coming up. And I appreciate you tuning in to 8,000 Miles Away. We holler at you later. Peace.